Ooh, I've got a notification already. Sure, let's have a look. Sorry, I got a notification almost immediately for something unrelated. Let's give a quick look. Oh, I can't be asked to log in. I'll do it some other time. I'm not that fussed by it. Oh, Darktide is here. Listen to that music. So weird. One second. Oh no. Is this gonna load? So yes, there are Twitch drops today for this. I don't like how laggy this Discord server is. Stop it. Okay. What's this? Cool. Hello. Sorry, I got very distracted almost immediately by shit. Hey, King. Yes, a Warhammer game. The Warhammer Shooter too. I died a lot. I've played one game so far. I've done the tutorial on one game. I died a lot because I spawned halfway through the level. As it was my first game, I didn't know what I was doing. And I almost immediately got down because apparently my whole team were almost down when I spawned in. So that went well. We all made it out of the mission in the end though. So that was good. Sorry, I'm just trying to open up the drops so I can see what we got. So there's 2 las guns, 2 swords, 2 ripper guns, and an auto gun. Skins. Which, no, we'll get as we go. Pain in the rear. Got 3 friends online. Cool, I'm going to play my Sharpshooter. A red-headed woman, as I am in most games, where I get to create a character. Because, I don't know, just red-headed woman. It's my Fallout character. Always my Fallout character. And yeah, any other game where I get to create one. It just ends up being like that. There's no real reason behind it, I don't think. Sorry if the game's a bit loud. The settings were very loud or very quiet. There was like no middle ground. As I've noticed with a lot of games recently, they don't tend to have a middle ground when it comes to volume. It's just super loud or super quiet. So I've put it on the quieter end. But we'll have to wait and see what it's like. It may still deafen you. Or you may not be able to hear it. Got too many tabs open. Well, you must black brown hair and also a long beard as the game allows. Yeah, you can have both of those. There's quite a lot of hair colours and beards and stuff. Well, no, actually, there's not too many beards. There's definitely a lot of hair colours. I went with red. Or strawberry blonde, as some people like to say. I had a teacher at school, in primary school. I was in like year... Well, actually, we don't do it like America. We don't have one teacher for the entire year. We have different teachers for each class, because teachers have specialties. I think he was a history teacher in primary school. I'm vaguely remembering it was maybe history or geography or something like that. One of the boring things, I did geography as a GCSE, and oh my god, was it not what I expected. It was nothing like the geography you get taught up until your GCSEs. Like you taught about natural geography. So GCSE, I should explain, is like our general certificate of secondary education. It's like the things you do exams for and get certificates for at the end of school. I did geography. But leading up to it, for like the first 3 years of secondary school and all through primary school, you taught natural geography, like mountains, volcanoes, and stuff, and how earthquakes work and shit. Natural scientific stuff. And then when it came to my GCSE one, it was all about the geography of people and how urban planning and stuff is done, and how people not affect the geography, but people management and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, this is bored. We had like one unit where we were talking about volcanoes and stuff. Because as a kid, I love volcanoes. They're big, scary mountains of fire. But yeah, I punched the mic. When it came to the GCSEs, I was like, cool. I don't mind if we have one subject where it's not like natural geography. I can't expect it all to be. And one unit of it actually was 2 years of doing a subject that was nothing like anything we previously been taught in the subject. And just kind of ruined it for me. So I really like geography. Game's still a bit loud, isn't it? Is the game a bit loud, King? You'll tell me if it is. Also, this game's got quite long load times. It may just be my slow internet. I'll just wait for you to respond. Well, we haven't even got to the shooting yet, so it probably is a bit loud. Because the sound you hear and the sounds through my headset are different, so... See, I've turned it down 10% and it doesn't sound any different. That'll do. Let's do a mission. Let's just do quick play. Let's just jump into one. On lowest difficulty, of course. Just get a mission in. Did I actually queue up for that? Enter. So what now? Have to wait? This didn't happen earlier. Ah, looking for strike team. Okay. It's not loud yet, okay. Oh, where's my inhaler? I got my red one here, but I'm supposed to use my blue one. I think it's in my bag over there. Check out another one of these. It didn't take this long to find a game earlier. It found one instantly. Is no one playing now? Should we ever run around while we wait? I haven't been over this way yet. What have we got over here? We've got the training room. Yes, reconnect. Ah! Oh, I just gotta wait on this in this room. All these people with fancy clothes. Boo. I don't have fancy clothes yet. There we go, found a game. Oh, this is different. Because last time I loaded in midway through a game. This is actually the start. What we got? Sharpshooter, Ogrin, the Psyker. I don't have any Ogrins. I've got a Psyker somewhere above me. Where is it? Maybe I put it away the other day. I don't see him on my shelf up here. Got a little shelf here. All my guards are in my box as well. He's a loud fucker, isn't he? This is the first time I've tried streaming this. It may be one of those games that doesn't run very well when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, it runs perfectly fine. Like, what was the other game? Warzone. I tried streaming Warzone, it just didn't work. Every time I tried to stream Warzone, it would not work. But when I just played it on my own, it worked perfectly fine. So maybe like that. I know I need to level up to get more clothes. I'm level 2 and I've bought a new gun. I spent all the credits I earned from the first mission on a new gun. Sorry, they're not credits, they're dockets in this. But, you know, at least it's not called credits like every other fucking game. But then again, the in-world currency is actually called Imperial Credits with Warhammer. So, I don't know. Possibly to differentiate from all the other Warhammer games that you use credits as currency. I love Warhammer, by the way. Look, here's a Leviathan Dreadnought I'm building. Like, there's always Warhammer on my desk. I've not built his other arm for 2 days. 2 days ago I had him at that point. 2 days his arm has been like that. Missing. It's here. I haven't built it yet. I'm just too lazy to build it. Oh. A little rhino here. Beep beep. I'm going to buy him some doors. Some fancy doors. My Blood Angels, my World Eaters, my Death Guard. And some Imperial Fists on my desk. That I'm painting. Sorry I didn't do the painting stream the other day though, by the way. What happened? Oh yeah, I ended up getting very busy organising shop stuff. So I placed a new order for the shop first thing in the morning. Added all the new products to the website. Set up a new advertising campaign, then set up a Facebook group for it, and then set up something else. I got really into working Saturday. I got loads done Saturday, Wednesday. Is this a cutscene? Oh, for fuck's sake, disconnected? Really? Reconnect! I don't know if this is a game because it's in a beta and just come out yesterday, or if it's because I'm streaming. Well, I turn my internet off on my phone, not that's going to make a difference. I have a lot of messages. I only looked at this like 10 minutes ago. I'll read them later. 40k crazy for games. It's fine. I mean, games are pretty fun. I like painting the models though. That's kind of where I started. Because games, when I got into the hobby 17-ish years ago maybe? 16 certainly. The games were very basic. We had Fire Warrior, and then Dawn of War. We were on Dawn of War 2. No, Dawn of War Dark Crusade. Was the first Warhammer thing I ever interacted with. Just to show you how long ago that was, because since then we've had Dawn of War Soulstorm, Dawn of War 2, Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising, Dawn of War 2 Retribution, Dawn of War 3. Some of those have had 10 years between them. You know, it's been a while. Let's see if we can stay connected this time. My graphics settings, maybe? Where are the graphics settings? Are they further down? Let's lower them to medium. Let's try all of that again. Failed joining server, failed handshake timeout. Okay. So I think it might actually be my internet connection. And it's just come up again. Right. Shall we restart the game, see if that fixes it? Because I would like to play the game. I'll restart Steam as well while I do it. I was looking forward to this. I played one match this morning, And you know what? I enjoyed it. It's actually pretty fun. Oh, I just got a crash launcher. This is where I open it back up and my save character's wiped. Yeah. Got some new Warhammer today, actually. I get a weekly magazine, some Space Marines today. It's different from what other Warhammer 40k. I mean, it's still 40k. Still set in the 41st millennium. I I like the Ogren. He has a lot of funny one-liners. New Survival Nights experiment to build out. Config options for days. Where is Darktide? There. So which friends are online? Just Stephen Silver. There were 4 online a minute ago. Maybe it's a server problem. Maybe it's not an us problem. Maybe it's a server side. Because if 3 of my friends have just stopped playing at the same time as me, maybe it's not my fault. Maybe the game's broken. Let's have a look in the Discord. Service updates. That was it yesterday. Okay. Wee. Yes, it is different for a first-person shooter. I mean, yes, we've had Space Marine and Eternal Crusade, but those were both Space Marine shooters. Fire Warrior was a Tau shooter, which wasn't really like this. I guess... Sorry, I'm reading the Discord and someone else is having trouble. It was. Eternal Crusade was first person, I think. No, it was third person. Fire Warrior was first person. But that was mostly a single player campaign. It did have a multiplayer, but the multiplayer wasn't really worth it. There must have been another Warhammer 40k shooter. I don't want to watch the cutscene again. Oh yeah, there is Space Hulk. Space Hulk is 40k Space Hulk. I mean, Space Hulk's just part of Warhammer. A Space Hulk is just a giant conglomeration of spaceships mushed together in the warp, like crashed into each other in the warp. So they just crash into each other, and then from there it crashes into more and just gets bigger and bigger. Some are filled with orcs, some are filled with gene stealers, some are filled with demons, and they just pop into real space every so often. And usually are omens of bad shit, because they're usually filled with aliens of some description. So there are Space Hulks in 40k. I've got a copy of Space Hulk board game somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's under the bed. But I've got a copy of Space Hulk. The reprint from a couple of years ago. They did a reprint this year, I think, as well. But no, mine's from a couple of years ago. I might do a new edition of that soon, I hope. But yeah, Space Hulks are a thing. In fact, the new season of Kill Team is set on a Space Hulk. I've got last season's boxes of Kill Team there. I don't have either of the 2 boxes from this edition yet. This season, even. Because I've just been too poor. In Terminator armor. They're Space Marines, they're just wearing Terminator armor instead of armor. I mean, there's different patterns of Space Marine armor. There's Crusade, which not very many wear. Like, that was super rare even like 10,000 years ago in lore. Like, it was rare even before the other armors came out. You had Mark III, which was Iron Armor. Mark IV, Corvus. No. Mark IV is Maximus. Mark V is Heresy. Mark VI is Corvus. You got Mark VII, which is Aquila. Mark VIII, which is Errant. And Mark X is... I want to say Maximus, but I don't think it is. No, because Maximus is 4, isn't it? What is Mark 10? I can't think. There's also Phobos armor. And there's different types of Terminator armor. There's Cataphracti armor. Cataphracti Terminators, there's one. There's Tartarus Terminators. Which, yes, there's one. Tartarus. And the ones in Space Hulk are Saturnine pattern. God, I'm such a Warhammer nerd. That didn't connect, did it? Terminator armor, also known as Tactical Dreadnought armor. Although it's not the same as Dreadnoughts at all. Dreadnoughts was someone who was pretty much dead. They've got no arms or legs left, usually. And just like stuck inside a sarcophagus to control a giant machine is what a Dreadnought is. Or Tactical Dreadnought armor is just a suit of armor that anyone can put on. Not anyone, it tends to be reserved for veterans, for elite assaults and stuff, where you need some heavier firepower. Terminator armor in lore can shrug off even the most powerful of infantry-based weapons. So you're going to need like anti-tank armor to take them out. Like the guns in this game, most of that would just bounce off of Terminator armor. Also void sealed, which some earlier marks of Space Marine armor weren't. Because Crusade wasn't, it had an open faceplate. Before that was Thunder Armor Mark 1. That was just a couple of armor panels slapped to them. But that was only really worn by Thunder Warriors, which were like proto-Space Marines during the Unification War on Terra. Like, they weren't proper Space Marines, they were like, well, the Emperor was still trying to make them. They're actually bigger than Space Marines physically, but they didn't lack all the they lacked all the extra organs the Space Marines had. And they weren't great. The Emperor wiped them all out, made them fight each other to the death, by pretending some of them had turned evil and sent the rest of them after them. Just wiped them all out, and any that were left over, he just got his Space Marines to kill. The Space Marines he just made. Nerd! They're waiting for me to ready up, I just realised. Mega nerd.
The blight has evolved again. We need a fresh sample to analyse. Transit hub HL 1611 has been hit hard. Find plague residue, scan it, and maybe we'll get lucky. That's all I've got.
Behave.
Come back alive if you can.
And also, every chapter of World had their own variations on armour types. Even within armour standards, such as the Mark, there were variations. Because some legions had preferences on style, and some Forge Worlds like, oh, maybe if we move this hose, make 2 on that side, or the other side. So the side that's facing the enemy while they shoot doesn't have this big exposed cabling. But others were like, well, why don't we have one on both sides? So if one side gets damaged, the other side still works. I've got Space Hulk Deathwing, and I've got Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition, because I got it for free. I think I got both of them for free. Or I had codes to get them for free. Would you like a code to get it for free, King? I've probably got one around here somewhere. I've probably got one around here somewhere. Because they like giving away codes for Warhammer games in magazines. Yeah. In the monthly magazine they do. I get a weekly one, which isn't actually made by Games Workshop. They just have their stuff in it. It's published by someone else. But the Games Workshop's own published one, they give away codes and stuff. In fact, I think there was games in this month's one. I think Deathwing was one of them. Yeah. I'm sure I had a code anyway. Just mega Warhammer nerd. Can't control it. Right. Let's see how it goes. Oh, Lehman Russ. Demolishers. Tell by the short cannons. The fuck are they doing over there? I gotta run all the way there to catch up with them.
The blight has evolved again. We need a fresh sample to analyse. Transit hub HL1611 has been hit hard. Find plague residue, scan it, and maybe we'll get lucky. That's all I've got. Try to come back alive if you can.
I'm a little bit irritated now. It worked perfectly fine when I played it earlier. Like, no lag or connection issues, nothing. None of it. Gunfire. Oh yeah, I bought myself a new gun. Yeah, I think there might be a connection issue. Disconnect from server internal error. Right. Let's quit out and see if there's an update. Oh, I should be. I hadn't thought about checking what server we were on. I mean, I normally am fine playing on other servers. Let me make sure there's no update first. This is bothering me that it's not working. Where's the option to choose when I'm in game? Oh, come on, close, you stupid game. Confirm. I don't care if there's any unsaved data. I don't care about the crash report. Settings. Manage. How do I check for updates on a game? I've actually forgotten. Or forced it to update. Alright, I found it. Just give it a second to make sure it's all good. If it is, we'll get back into the game. Make sure we've got the right server selected. Wait, are they on the wrong drive? I just realised I might have installed it on the wrong drive. No, that's the right one. Okay. So I got two. I got two. I got one for games and one for everything else. I always forget which one's which. Verifying the integrity of the files. I shouldn't have pressed it now, because now I've got to wait for it to finish. So should we talk Warhammer while we wait? While we wait for the game to do its thing. It's going so slowly. Hopefully it won't take as long as it took to install. Actually, it took an hour to install. A 40GB game. Wish I got some sweets or something from work to bring home. I didn't know, because I'm trying to not eat as much junk. I'm trying and failing. Let's build some Warhammer. You know what? Fuck it. Let's build some. Ooh, nearly. So I need the arm socket, which is that one there. %. Hoping your cousin would buy it for you. I mean, he may. I mean, he's always welcome to come and play with us, you know. You don't have to exclude him. Like if he ever wants to come play the games we play, he's always welcome. So I'm just all alone. 16%, we're getting there. Just jumped up like 10%. Where's my glue? There it is. It's not normally where I keep it, so someone's been in here and borrowed it. Little sticky finger shits. Always keep it on this side of the desk with my other glue and my tools. Why it was in the middle, I don't know. Smells like glue. So strong. Need the arm, elbows even. Where's his elbow pad there? Okay. I think you stick that on last though, so that's gonna be fine. Oh yeah, I probably won't stream tomorrow, King, as well. If you wonder where the game is, it's being a piece of shit. So we're just waiting for it to verify the files before we relaunch it. Those here waiting for gameplay. While we wait, I'm going to build some Warhammer. Yeah, there won't be a stream tomorrow, King, because I'm going out. I'm going to see Mel and everyone. I think I told you anyway. Just confirming that I'm not here tomorrow. Stick that together. And that bit goes in this joint. That way round or that way round? Let's look at the other arm. So that bit's for the joints on that way. Okay, so that way round. Okay, so that goes on there. How does the fist attach? Fisto. Am I missing a bit? Oh, I said Monday. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can remember. I don't remember anything. What we got here? So it's chest plates. What are those bits for? Ooh, have I missed a bit? What are they for? It's like an armor panel. I don't know what it's for. Okay. I'm sure there's supposed to be another bit to his fist. Let's cut these bits off and just see if it attaches. We're at 20%. Oh god, this is going to take forever, isn't it? I really shouldn't have verified the files and stuff. To try and see why it kept crashing. If everyone... Not crashing. It kept disconnecting constantly. For various different reasons. I may still live stream King in the evening. Because I'm not planning to stay there super late. Planning to leave about 4-ish. Maybe a bit later. So I should be back about 6, 7 o'clock. About this time. So, you know. I may still stream. Because I don't like staying out late. But Melly is coming away from London. So I feel like I have to. Not have to, but I have to stay until he wants to go. It's a shame I don't really have somewhere for him to stay, or I would offer him to stay here. In fact, there is a spare bed in here, but it is covered in shit at the moment. A lot of literal shit, just boxes and stuff that I can't be asked to put away. I did put some of it away this morning, but it's just too much. Right, yeah, this bit does go straight in here. Maybe see, I've built that much Warhammer in my life. I'm not even looking at the instructions. They're under that pile of crap. You're meeting 2 PM your time. But King, it's a weekend. You don't do meetings work at the weekend. Or do you mean a get together with friends? Meeting sounds like work. You got to work. That bit goes in there. And that bit attaches to the arm. Ta-da! I want that fist, like at that sort of angle. So you can't see this because I don't have my painting cam on. Which I actually put away after not doing the painting stream this week. I need to get it back out for next week. I don't know why I put it away. So I was cleaning stuff off of there. That's why I put it away. It was on there this morning when I was going through it all. I'm not allowed nice things. Or I shouldn't have nice things. I always break them. How does that attach? You know what, I'm going to give him another claw hand. The claw. Well, we're at 23%. I'm going to close Steam and reopen it. I can't be asked to wait this long. What was that? 10 minutes of just waiting? Oh, bowling meeting. Okay. I wouldn't call that a meeting, but I can't think what I would call it. I'll say that I'm going to a meet tomorrow. So yeah, I guess it would be called that. Oh, I don't care about Warzone. I played it like twice with friends and got very bored very quick. Because it just wouldn't work very well. Fuck off, you stupid pop-ups. Oh, Steam. Oh, now there actually is an update. How big's the update? Not huge. Woo! Good job I restarted it then. We're not allowed nice things. We're not allowed to stream the game. Only pain and misery. Boop. Oh, you can't see it. I just realised you can't even see the screen. It's not a big update. It's over 50%. It's 60, 70%. Visto. Could give him both power claws. So this guy has siege drills or power claws. He's got 2 arms, so we can have 1 of each or 2 of each. Or none! It'd be little stub arms. Little Mr. Stubby Arms. Or actually, I could give him big guns, but I didn't buy the one with big guns because I didn't have any in stock. I've also just dropped one of his fingers. Is that it? That's it. Luckily, it's quite clean under my desk because, you know, it's not been here very long. I only moved it over to this side of the room 2 months ago. And it's actually completely clear under there. There's nothing under there. The floor looks clean, like it's just been hoovered. The only thing that goes under there are my feet. My feet don't tend to be dirty. Right, it's updated. Play! Yes! Ugh. We're getting there. We're getting there. Play. Oh, I really should play more Darktide. I have barely played it. I don't even think I've done every mission in the game. Right. Update's done. The game is launching. For like the 10th time. Building shader cache? Why? Did that when I played earlier. And again, there was no bugs or anything when I played on my own earlier. But since I've been streaming it today, like this last hour nearly, 40 minutes, it has not stopped with the bugs. For different reasons, it keeps kicking me out of games for this bug or that bug or connection losses. So I can do nothing but apologise. It's been one of my most anticipated games of the year. Of the last 2 years, since they announced it. No, more than that. It's meant to come out in 2020, I think this game was. It's like 3 years I've been waiting for this game. Where do this fist closed? Mr. Closed Fist. I could put a Space Marine inside it. Like he's munched a Space Marine to death. What have we got? I put the lid on the glue. Yes, I forgot that bit wasn't stuck down. Put his little claw on. The claw.
It is the
41st millennium. Don't care. I've heard that so many times now. I've played one game and I've heard that so many times. Might actually finish his Dreadnought tonight at this rate. I've literally only got to finish that arm. He is done. And put the rocket launcher on top of him if I feel like it. What were those spare armor panels that I found for? Because I don't know what they're for. But I noticed when I was building that arm, there's like 2 armor panels, and I don't know where they're for. They're flat, so it's not those ones. I think it's flat, isn't it? Oh no, maybe it is those. That one is curved. Okay, so those are arm panels for his rocket launcher. Let's try the game again. I'm not playing the Warhammer game, Mel. I'm just screaming as it keeps kicking me from games for various reasons. I mean, it is a beta, so you can't expect it to work perfectly instantly. It's a buggy mess. It worked perfectly fine earlier when I was playing on my own. I have a little bit more money now because I've been at work today now, so I can actually buy lunch tomorrow for myself. Maybe you if you ask nicely. Well, it depends where we go for lunch. Somewhere expensive I probably can't afford for myself. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Rocket's coming with me. We're going to get the bus together. And Will's going to get the train. Choo choo. I'm going to meet him at the train station and walk down with him because it's not been before. Maz will be there anyway because she's going to have her own little stall, as always. Stall? Table? Thing? Her little corner in the dealer's den. Gregor should be going. I mean, Spike. He doesn't like me when I call him Greggles. It's his real name. Well, it's not his real name. His real name's Greg. I call him Greggles. Oh. This is my actual friend. he should be going. He's not confirmed that he's going, but you know, he's said like several times, "Oh, I always go to the meet." I'm like, yes, but are you going? You've just got back from a convention. Are you going? Because like no one's going to this one because everyone's just been to a convention like last week. He's like, oh, I always go. But yes, are you going? But yeah, hopefully he'll be there. As is, Narek will be there as well. Because Narek's married to Maz, so if one goes, they both will. These load times are fucking torturous. I hope they fix the load times. So long. I think I waited like 5 minutes for a game earlier. Not to like find a game, to load into one. In fact, I think it was loading into the tutorial. I got a drop. Drops. I hear sound. See it on the other monitor. I have to claim it before I can get the next one. Make sure this is working. It is. Nice. Ooh. David. Dizzy. Dickwad. Raiden. Is that a Mortal Kombat? I probably get my fighting games mixed up. I don't play fighting games. I don't enjoy them. I find fighting games very boring. Oh yeah, servers. Options. Is it into options? Too late to check. Don't know what server we're playing on. I for War Gear. Oh wow! Low level lobby. Let's go! Let's go! Yes, Nerd has not shut up about Warhammer since it started. I even built some. Well, not that bit. I built his other arm that he's missing. I just haven't stuck it together because I haven't built the pipe yet. Built the pipe. It's one piece. I haven't stuck the pipe down yet.
The heretics are using Tertium's railroad.
Ah! I might just have to cancel the stream. It's been an hour, 47 minutes now. Haven't even fucking got into a game properly. I bet in the stream it's going to work fine. I'm going to make sure I'm on the right servers because I forgot about that. Sometimes games do like to default me to North America. I mean, default my settings to the lowest. Launch server issues, yeah. I mean, it worked fine earlier though, Mel, when I was playing. Maybe that was like in the middle of the day on a Friday, so probably it was fine. Because I played it at like 12 o'clock before I went to work. Played one game in the tutorial. So maybe this morning it was working fine when there weren't many people online. Leave session, because I want to make sure. How do I choose servers? Can I do it in the options, or do I have to do it in game? Oh. Let's invite friends. It's the Morning Star. Previous missions, friends. Ah, 4 of my friends online. I have a lot of Warhammer friends. Oh. He's level 10. How does one change server? Guessing I have to connect first. But yeah, but how do I change server is what I want to know, because I don't know. Disconnected from server, buffer overflow. That's a different one. How many are we going to have? Is there just too many people online? Is that the problem? Then why is it disconnecting while I'm in a game? I don't know. I've got this Discord server open. Other people are having this issue by the looks of their Discord. Their bug report and their Q&A and technical support are awful. So you have to fill out a form and it's like an email thing. I don't care about what your setups are, you twats. Bragging about how good your computers are. Got a good computer. Kind of. As in, I know people who are buying new graphics cards and they're getting the one I've got. There's a 6 hour time. 6 hour cooldown on sending a message in the bug reports. Oh my god. So I have to wait 6 hours before being able to say they didn't answer my question. Oh my god. I'm not waiting 6 hours for them to go, I don't know. Everyone in the general chat just talking about, oh, my computer's getting like a 3080 or graphics card. Why don't you buy a better one and all that shit? Not saying that to me, to other people. It's just not loading now. Put in the feedback channel. Nope, that's another fucking form I have to email off. I got a feeling the community for this game is going to be toxic as hell. Just judging by the general chat in the Discord, it's just people screaming at each other about not having good enough graphics cards. Yeah, I'm extending the game, I'm going to launch it again after I check for updates. Fuck off, OneDrive. Why don't you close when I click off of you like everything else does? Right, if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to end the stream. What graphics card do you have, King? I've only got a GTX 1660? 1680? 1880? What the fuck is it? Forgotten now. I mean, sure, it's not like a 3080 like that guy's bragging about having. But I mean, it should be able to run this fucking game. Because it ran the game earlier. I know it can run the game. Settings. No, there's just resolution and stuff. There's no if I run it in full screen mode, that usually makes the games run. It's not the game. It's not running the game that's the problem. It's disconnecting constantly that's the problem. Okay, that's a pretty good graphics card, I'll give you that. Oh, I don't want to watch this cutscene again. I've got my fucking hotbar at the bottom of my screen and I can't get rid of it. I don't care. I just don't care enough now. Okay, well they're going to wipe the progress when the game fully releases anyway. They said they weren't sure if they would or wouldn't, but apparently they are. Hopefully we get to keep the cosmetics. I've been looking forward to this game for like 3 years. I played it earlier, but didn't have time because I had to go to work to play more than one game. And now it just won't fucking work. Well, no, it's working. It's working fine. You know, my computer's capable. I was playing on the highest settings earlier without a single problem. Just keeps disconnecting me. I literally have nothing open. I've got the game and Streamlabs. That's it. And Discord. Background downloads turned off on Steam. Closing the video and stuff because that likes to update in the background, which is annoying. Close the Gaussian launcher. There shouldn't be anything else open. Check my phone. I don't know how long this is going to take to connect this time. I'll turn my internet on. As soon as I look away. Right, can I get rid of the Why can't I get rid of the fucking thing at the bottom of the screen? It's annoying me. Everything's annoying me. Come on, let me get the... Oh, you wanker. Actual fucking piece of shit. Now my computer's playing up. I know you don't see it. I can see it and it's annoying me. It's got the stupid football logo and stuff on the bottom. It's the search bar. It's all football leagues, the World Cup. It's not working. Why can't I get rid of it? Right, servers. How do I check? I mean, it's not going to be input, is it? Social. That's achievements. John Darktide. Hi, John Darktide. Do I change it from here? There's no option. What if I change the... Change the screen mode. That fixed it. It's gone. I don't want to see it again. Thanks. Right, how do I change the server settings, King? You said you knew how to do it. Maybe. Well, how do I make sure I'm on the European servers? Because like I said, sometimes games set me to America. Which might be why it's lagging like a piece of shit. Maybe. It's just quick play. It's not in the options anywhere. So I don't think it'll be into key bindings or input or video or audio or any of these shit. Oh my god, the scroll speed on borderless mode is so much slower than full screen. Just went through these in a matter of seconds a minute ago. Voice chat, muted, off. Don't want to listen to people. Interface. Oh. You don't remember where you found it before. Okay. See, I'm hesitant to start a game because I've said if it crashes again, I'm just going to quit out and not play this again today. Or for a while until they fix it. But I really want to play the game. So we risk it and try and play. Play. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I'm sneezy. I really should have got a snack from work. That's only played with closed beta, yeah. Well, this is the pre-order beta. If you pre-order it... See, I don't get a pre-order beta. If you pre-order it, you can play it from now until when it comes out. And then continue on anyway. Okay. So, didn't the game come out yesterday then? It's going to be exactly the same when it comes out in 2 weeks' time. There's literally going to be no difference. It came out today. Yesterday. That's what I don't get. Oh, if you pre-order it, you get it 2 weeks early. So you mean anyone who wants to get the game can just pre-order it now and get access? So what they mean is it's available now. I just don't get it. Anyone can get into the pre-order beta just by buying the game. As if it was a game that is released. It's not a pre-order beta then. It's just a game. It's only a pre-order beta because it's full of fucking bugs. It's the only reason it's a beta. It's a master beta. Sorry, I had to. I knew once the joke was in my head, it wouldn't disappear till I said it. Do you reckon anyone's ever done a beta for something and called it the master beta? I'm thinking like Dungeons and role-playing game where it's like usually a dungeon master or something. Or a games master, a GM. They ever called it the games master beta? No, I'm sure they would have realised. Did I even queue up then? Normally it says here on the right that I've queued up. Heretic. Huron. There's a shop and stuff. But it's not this one, it's the other one. I can do the training. Should we do some training? There's no jump in this. I don't like that.
Oh,
Training!
another
What's the meat grinder? War gear evaluation and target practice. Additional training teaches like advanced bits. Should we do some target practice? Better than not finding a game. What do you call someone who's a master at making bait? I actually know the answer to this. Fuck, what do you call it when you make bait for like fishing and stuff? There's an actual name for it. No, it's not a beta. What's the name? I can't think. Also, the map. There's usually like all the different missions on here, which there isn't, which makes me think maybe it's bugged. Also, there's like 2 people in here. Should we do one more restart and then give up? Even King's left. Don't blame him. Boring waiting for this to work. I've played 119 minutes of this now. Probably played... No, I've played 22.2 hours. Probably played about 10 minutes of this. Outside the tutorial. How long have we been here? 1 hour and 10 minutes? It was better. It was fine earlier, Mel. I want to know what's happened between now and earlier to make it not work properly. Check the Discord. There's 347 new messages since earlier. Our servers are back up. Apparently the servers were down. I didn't even realise. Just noticed someone shout the servers were down. Oh god, it's gone crazy in there. Everyone's screaming trans pride in the Discord. I don't know what's going on in there.
It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy.
Warhammer is for some such assholes. Then so many nice people.
Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic
Someone just said in the Discord,
is dedicated to the
if you play in the beta, expect technical issues. Yeah, I expect them. When they've been solid for like an hour and a bit now, despite the game having updates in that time, still not working.
to the elite space marines of the Adeptus
I don't
Star.
care. You would think I'd at least have managed to get close to playing a single game. They're also being a bunch of fucking homophobic assholes. So let's ignore the Discord for a while, because it's... oof. I mean, it is the day after it launched, and it has been anticipated by a lot of people for quite a while now. I've been waiting for this game. I wish all the drop stuff was on one page on Twitch, instead of having to tab through different pages to see the campaigns that you're currently progressing through, plus all the information about it being in a separate place, and some of it being on a link somewhere else as well, just in case you didn't know. Also, it's one item per day, so the next drop is tomorrow. Okay. Right, so I'll wait till tomorrow. I guess that means people keep coming back to watch more. It means I can close my stream. I don't need it open. I've got my drop. I don't care. That might help a little bit, closing my stream. Not the stream, but watching it so I can get the drop. Anyway, I was going to check my messages. You are coming tomorrow, aren't you, Mel? I've told people you're coming. Mostly just Spike. You're playing too. Yay. Your train's going to be so expensive. It's like, is it £70 still on the train? From London? It's silly. We're going to spend £4 on the bus. That's to get 2 different buses there and back. So much money for a train ticket to London. I do really want to come and see you next year. I'm sorry I haven't been able to yet. Just too poor. Too poor. Like I'm actually broke. I have no money. No, I have what's in my wallet and that's it. And I don't actually buy as much Warhammer as you think. Before you say that. Men, there's people. That's a good start. They have equipment. That's not a good start. Oh yeah, I got a skin. Is it in-game now, or do I have to wait? Cosmetics. I think it's a cosmetic for the gun, isn't it? It's not there. Ah, I can press C for the appearance. There it is! It's a purple! Should probably also equip it. I have an auto gun, but I've also got purple gun. I thought it looked purple. It was a very tiny picture they uploaded to Twitch for the drops. I thought it was purple. Hey, look, there's missions. Let's press quick play. I'm going to put my dressing gown on because I'm freezing. Hopefully it's working. Oh. I'm wearing my Muppet shirt today. I've got quite a few Muppet shirts. I went through a Muppets phase. Oh, where's my thing?
Sergeant Major, your operatives' reports lack sufficient data. I must know everything that occurs.
Yeah, I went through a weird Muppets phase in my late teens and bought a load of Muppets themed shirts and stuff. I don't know why. I was a teenager, my brain was confusing like every teenager's. But yeah. There we go, look at the strike team. The entire lot of the Muppets show and all the movies are on Disney Plus. Oh no. But yeah, I went through a phase of it. I've never actually watched the Muppet Show properly. I've like seen bits of episodes. But that's about it. It's time to start the music. It's time to light the lights. That's a terrible impression. My voice is awful. It's time to have some fun. The Muppet Show tonight. I'm not even in a session. Look at these Ogrins. Big boys. So I'm trying to see how this would fit. I'm just going to keep building this dreadnought while we try to connect. Barting for mission! Woo! Let's see if we stay in the game. I mean, if we crash, I'm going to scream like a girl. I can't scream like a girl anymore. I used to be able to. I used to also sing really high pitched, even after puberty. I was a little slim twink femboy. God, that all disappeared. Do miss it though. So it's why I keep saying I want to get into shape, because I have got fat compared to what I used to be. I just can't be arsed. It's too much effort. Effort of getting into shape. A shape that isn't round. We got ferrous. That means iron. I do find it funny. The Iron Hands are called the Iron Hands because their Primarch is called Ferrous Manus. She's Latin for Iron Hand. Ah! I'm gonna shove this thing in my eye. I think I'm done with Darktide for today. What's that been? An hour and 20 minutes of fuck all? I might try playing this after I stop the stream. See if I can't get it to work. But I built my Dreadnought arm. Please just stay still. Meat borp. He's gonna smoosh. Stream is cursed. Yeah, well, it's sometimes it is Streamlabs that causes problems, because when you're streaming, it just kills your internet connection sometimes. Perhaps it's King's fault. It's only us here, Mel. King's left because it's been 2 hours of fuck all. Not 2 hours, hour and a half. Oh, and the loading between each one. I think I will end the stream. If it works fine now, I will just lose it. We'll have to just wait and see. But yeah, I'll probably try and stream this again. Maybe if it works, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, I'm done. Too much trying to get the game to work and no results. Sucks. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this quite a bit. Sucks that it doesn't work, but I can't be asked to keep playing, keep trying. Not been playing fuck all. But yeah. See you all at some point. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll actually see you tomorrow. See you later.